Wiener.
Wiener.
You can fix it. This is
Social media guy. Wiener.
Dude, that was a ripper.
How the hell is my bumper still on? Yeah! Who makes the best oil of it all? Share that out.
Yellow CTR, dude.
Dude, where'd you go shopping in here?
Vaughn went shopping. I got a couple things in here. We went to this healthy breakfast spot. We got some energy balls and smoothie, and he bought like $1 million worth of leaves and oats.
I'm surprised they have that here, to be honest.
Erie's kind of hipster in some spots, dude. Doing a gear change, shortening the gear just a little bit. The bank is not really round. It's got a weird shape to it. So I'd like to be able to get a little bit more range of power band. So shortening it a little bit will help us do that. And when I say a little bit, probably about 3 miles per hour of gear change difference at 8,000 RPM. So you guys at home, like, that's the difference between like having a fresh set of tires and a bald set of tires, that little ratio difference. But it gives us a lot more RPM range to be able to adjust it. The track doesn't really flow as well as I thought it was going to, unfortunately. Obviously we'll smooth it out and make it better, but first hits on it are kind of like it's choppy and maybe not all the zones are in the right places. So as we make some changes and dial it in, we'll see how it ends up.
Your new boot goofing.
Boot goofing, dog.
Damn, all right.
Funny story, I like to have shoes that look like skate shoes because that's all I've ever worn my entire life. And our guy who does all of our design work, Lindsay, was like, look man, like the shoes have to fit the part. I'm like, what do you mean? Like I just like to drive in skate shoes. He's like, no, like no one went to the moon in Vans. They wore ugly ass space boots. I'm like, I can't wear ugly shoes. So I bought these boots and they're like the right colors and everything and they look sweet. They're not like my style, but it fits the suit. So it's like, yeah, okay, it makes sense. No one went to the moon in Nikes. It's awful. It really, the second outer zone really makes it awful. Yeah, it doesn't flow. Like the whole time, I'm like, damn, I'm online, I'm where I need to be, and it feels like shit. And yeah, I think our car might be a little bit too hooked up for trying to manipulate it into those spots of the track. Same thing, but you're driving through it. I'm like, we're getting to an RPM where no matter how much Ray put more power in my car, it didn't matter. Just like when you floor it, it goes and then plateaus. That's not the nice gear with this gear. I got the gear immediately because I'm like, yo, I think it's too long. Because I thought that
My first one, it was that. Like
my first lap was the best lap of the day because it was loose. There was no grip down.
Yeah, I was when I went out like 5 cars after you. It was, as soon as I entered the bank, it was locked. I couldn't do anything. It was just locked down. I couldn't that angle.
Oh yeah, I can't do that still.
Okay.
But I think that like my angle is causing that. Like I have a little more angle than you.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. Like I'm hitting that cusp and trying to ask more of the car and I don't have any more and I'm stuck. Are you leaving the zone without handbraking?
Outer one? I haven't done a lead yet.
Oh, okay.
But no.
Wait.
I was downshifting the first lap. This last lap I did fourth chasing. And I'm gonna do fourth.
Yeah, I don't downshift.
I just see you come so slow at that last one.
Dude, it's like the choke up is so bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, why even have that like just chop it. Just go to drive Irwindale again.
Outer one and outer two needs to be decel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Which we could do it no problem then, but I feel like they're not going to do that, so I'm trying not to do that, and it's like wrecked.
Yeah.
So, but also this thing, I am 1000% throttle from leaving outer two to the finish line. No pedaling, no nothing on the wood. My car's like, and
outer two, got it.
so you may not feel it as much because you're ramping up to it, whereas mine's just like, yeah, boof, and just dies off. Trying to get this car dialed. We got a great last lap. Everything was super good. Everywhere we needed to be, filling the bank and all that. But now we've got some rain to deal with. That's going to change a lot. Hopefully it stops before qualifying and dries up. All these times where we're just spending dialing a car in just to have it rain when it matters sucks. But you know, it's unfortunately part of it. It was supposed to rain all day today, so at least we got some dry. It's definitely coming down now for sure.
This is literally
I don't
Canada.
consider
We're
this is literally New York, Ohio, whatever. You know.
How would the locals feel about you telling them they're not Pennsylvania? One time from one,
is
from one
Philly.
Pennsylvania guy to
I
another.
pulled my ID out of the hotel and I'm like, damn, I live here. I forgot.
PA is Philly and Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I know.
That's it. You're up.
It's not even Pittsburgh. It's just Philly. That's Philly is a state. Yeah. Are you sure? No, it's the same.
You're right.
Right. So there's really no reason to qualify at all. Just so you can step on the box.
Oh yeah.
Not to say anything, but I'm real pissed off that we even have qualifying because it's useless. And I put it on the poll every time, and it's useless.
Yeah.
There's no points.
Yeah.
And then it's the same points for third and fourth. So it's literally just so you can step up on the podium and say, I did better than the other guy.
That's stupid. Clay's like a good coach. He's like a good coach when he talks, you know? Clay.
Oh, yeah.
What's up?
Just talking shit, coach.
All right, here's the strategy. You're gonna go out there. You're gonna whoop some ass.
You're going to put a 100-point lead run down and then botch the last turn.
Yeah.
So you get a 10. Here's what we're going for. We're going for the lowest qualifying score physically possible. How low of a score do you think I can get and still get a score? That's the challenge for today.
It's like golf. You want the lowest.
Non-chaseable, was that a 0?
Right, so it's challenging. How bad of a score can
Well, I
you
gotta
get?
look. Non-chaseable, I think applies only in competition. I think non-chaseable applies in qualifying.
So I'm going to ask
all you
him to
gotta do is
drive.
run midline.
I'm going to
don't
ask
take
him in
it.
the driver's meeting, how long do I have to straighten to qualify 32nd place? It's worse. The advantage is you get to lead first every time, but I'd rather chase first every time. So the only advantage is the disadvantage.
And you go against the worst worst guy in
and
the
you go
field,
against
right?
the worst guy in the field.
So it's a hard chase.
So qualifying shit is better because then you can fuck the points up.
Yeah, but I'm saying, why would you rather chase the lead first?
Tire.
I'd rather just chase, A, because of tires. We have tires on the chase lap when we chase first. On the second lap, our tires are gone. But then they chase first, so they have more tire than you do.
All right, stick to the plan.
I'm just gonna go out there and do it, or at least try to. It's good right now. I pushed all the way down, put it in gear, and took off. I took my foot off and it just stayed on the ground. Like it needed to be pumped up. I thought it was fucking pretty solid.
The last outer zone you missed pretty aggressively.
I did? He said I was a tire off in the outer zone.
So what's the outer zone?
I don't know, I can't see it on track either, so with it wet, you can't even see it. I'm just guessing where it's supposed to be.
Maybe I'm calling it wrong then.
No, maybe.
The last turn.
I thought that was a mega run.
I thought so too, but damn, 86 is like gonna be 20th place probably.
If you're wet, it's probably better.
Yeah, maybe. Ripper.
Let's go.
Tell him the speed gate.
Yeah, so you gotta get only on the back of your butt.
Of course he knows this, by the way.
Feet don't touch, back doesn't touch.
Okay, so it's like a boat. We call it a boat.
On plane, bro, on plane.
How is that possible? I'm telling you, my pants. My pants are just dragging me. Oh, I just ate shit. Everybody put your hands up.
You need to report right now why you weren't in the pool last night.
That chlorine.
Yo, it was heavy in there.
No, chlorine
My
like that.
eyes.
Yeah,
You know what I thought about too? I was wondering if, you know how so many things, you just, like, your skin is just a membrane and you absorb so many things. Do you just absorb chlorine in those situations?
Yeah, dude.
Man, I was thinking how f***ed up that was.
That's why I didn't get in. If I can smell it, I'm not getting in it.
Warm up.
Warm up.
Calisthenics. I already see people doing calisthenics.
Yeah, dude. I don't even know what that means.
Maybe do a little break dance and warm up.
Yeah. Nah, I wrecked my ankle last night on the slide, bro. Oh, I just ate shit.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! My eyes. New set.
$12, dog. That's why when they break, you just pull out another pair, dude.
Just like a throwaway phone, baby.
We're money now, dude. Rather grab higher by far than lower.
Right.
Because, like, I barely can push the clutch all the way down anyway. So, like, if we took the spacer out of the slave or something, it would be better.
I think if it bleed, it'll be back to normal where.
I know, but I'd still rather have it higher up.
Okay.
The next time.
Got snake, dude.
Going into battles with one chase of this track all weekend. Tight.
First battle, baby.
Pep talk from Clay over there, the coach, Coach Clay.
I'll flip your belts out.
Thank you. I cannot believe that they wouldn't give us any more practice.
Snake, you at the
The worst part is the first like 3 or 4 laps weren't even practice because they changed the track. So like now we're all really screwed. I mean, I feel like everyone's equally screwed, so that's at least a bonus. But it's still like I got one chase all weekend. That's okay. I follow a bunch of people that I've never chased before in my life every weekend when I drive, so we're just gonna drive for fun and see how it goes, because that seems like the best odds at this point.
To the moon, baby.
Right.
Chelsea touched him on initiation.
Yep.
I couldn't see that from here. All right, buddy. Come on, bro.
new team shirt, not wearing it.
Yeah, brand new team shirt, not wearing it. I just don't have another one. I need to grab one. Yeah. I feel so stupid, like them hanging.
Spaghetti arms.
Spaghetti arms.
Is that all you got for me?
Yep.
Everything's.
You can put any question you want there and just put
I'm
yeah.
just gonna get a yep.
Yep. I'm just.
You're fresh.
It's ripping.
Okay, I'll catch up with you in a bit. He's such a rascal.
What's my thing?
We're gonna get you a t-shirt
I need,
cannon.
Like a cannon or
We're
something.
gonna get you a t-shirt
Like
cannon.
a real one. Or everybody's running for cover or something. What's the move? Like,
I was gonna do a flaming sword one time.
I keep wanting to do the Vaughn thing, but like I really feel like he's gonna be upset about it.
Yeah.
Maybe if you do it.
The more I get to know him, the more I feel like he'd be upset.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't tell him that.
You know how long it took me to coin that?
Yeah, right. He's like, I watched one Elvis video and we were set.
Yeah.
That's the move.
Yeah.
He's like, I just reversed it and went the other way, but
Yeah,
it's my
exactly.
thing.
But it's my thing, yeah.
Up first with LZ?
Yeah, first battle. No, I mean, he drives really heads up, and I mean, the strategy is just to do the best chase run as we can, because I know he's going to be on me, and then we get a chance to lead second. So we got to just obviously put the best lead run down we can, and hopefully it's enough to take him. He's got a fast car, he's on mid-O's, and so the tire wear will be about the same. So I'm just pumped to battle some new people and get the shreds some more. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah, he messed me up going into outer 3 a bunch, but I think it would be pretty noticeable.
Yeah, I was tall pedaling in and out of throttle on 2. I didn't see that going into 3 a ton. Excellent job though, bro. You did everything perfect on the bank and everything. Good job. Just focused on your lead run right here. Yeah, I couldn't tell if he did or not. It was definitely very close. Right? Yeah, I think you're right. His right front got you in their left rear. Yeah, definitely can see that.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, that was clinic shit right there.
Yeah, it felt good. I gave him a little bit of room on entry because our data showed he was just a tick slower, like on just the initiation, and then quick on the bank. So I gave him like a half a car, and he definitely sped his car up because I was a half a car all the way to the end of the bank. And then the rest of the run was pretty textbook. I stayed where I needed to, got close where I felt like I could, but our cars were pretty equal. On the last turn, he added some angle in, which gave me a little bit of an opportunity to get up on him. But yeah, overall, it was such a sick run. I mean,
Roll it forward here.
and then
Hold it.
on the chase run, unfortunately, he got into me on the bank on entry, and I think that was pretty much it for him. I had a decent lead run. It probably wasn't my best one, but we got the win, so I'm pretty pumped on it.
Let's swap this number 5 Lambda to be sure.
Got a dead one, man?
I don't trust the data, so let me swap the data and see if the data is the same.
Pretty solid chase from Vaughn. Lost a little bit of proximity leaving the end of one, which is kind of when you don't know what the person's going to do, that happens. But overall, really good chase from Vaughn. It was a good lead run from Essa to chase. It wasn't the best lead run, but pretty solid overall. There might have been some contact in the last turn. Vaughn might have gave him a little bit of a tap because he added some angle, but overall, it was a good, strong chase from Vaughn. Chased him. It was my only chase, really, until battles. We got a little bit more. We had a little bit more speed than him on the bank, in the last turn. We were pretty even on the infield. So my plan is to basically just leave a small gap in the beginning because he's a little bit slow to light off on throttle. So I want to make sure I don't just smash him right off the hit. And then close it immediately and then just stay glued to him for the rest of the lap. The initiation is always the hardest part. So giving just a little bit of room there to let him get settled and comfortable so I can drive up on him. I definitely should have been closer on the bank, dude. I can't watch what's going on right now, but I feel like that's the determining factor on why we're going to get it one more time. And it honestly sets me up for not, like, chasing hard. Like, the mentality of just being a feet into the first turn is not a good way to start everything. Ooh, it's definitely getting a little bit more hooked up out there. Temperature's dropping, the tires are able to make some more grip. Car pulled it, felt good, but it's definitely, you got to reach a little bit harder to get every little spot. So we got a little bit of work to do for the next round. I'm happy we won that. I thought it could have been a one more time. Obviously I didn't see his run. Knowing how my chase was, I gave him too much room on entry. I should not have given him that much room, but you know, it goes on, and I'm stoked to get the win and find, I don't know who we battle right now, but we'll see. Down into the hill, and when I did the roller, after that I made the vibration. And I know it wasn't a flat spot because I barely did any hand braking.
I mean, I was thinking maybe, you know, like when you seat this, maybe it wasn't all the way in and maybe it came out. I mean, maybe.
We're going to the finals, right?
Take that shit to the house.
Is that the finals right there? Hell yeah. Woo!
To the moon, baby.
Damn.
Chelsea, I'm going to say this right now. You are the Mark Martin of Formula Drift.
Oh, hell
You do
yeah.
not make it easy for no one.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
That's pretty badass.
So Vaughn unfortunately didn't move on because I don't know if it's because of the upshift there or something, but he overrode going into outer 3, which sucks because he basically had it in the bag. Osbo's car broke. He didn't know this, obviously, but Osbo's car broke behind him. And he had gapped Osbo so hard. Yeah. So it's just Osbo's lucky day, unfortunately, with that overrow from Vaughn. He had it. He had it.
To the moon now, baby.
To the moon, that's right. So we're in the finals against Osbo. And, you know, Matt's one of my good friends, but I was really glad to take him out because he's in the lead right now. And him going out in 4. And basically me being able to get some extra points from first or second now will close that gap a little bit more. So, you know, we're all in it for the battle and see what we can do.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Woo! I'm Busan too, bro.
Oh, I feel your vibe, bro. You just transferred some of that energy to me.
It was all love, dude. That was all love.
Oh, I felt some zing to that, dude.
Make sure when you cross the finish line, you do donut, you grab fourth. Aussie style, baby. Grab fourth, baby. Good luck, baby.
Formula Drift, am I right? Holy cow. As Chelsea Denofa, you saw him warming up his tires, warming up his Nitto tires. So it is a Nitto tire 1 and 2. Matt Field will get 3rd place.
Change the map.
Ryan, interesting turn of events here. What do you, I mean, again, all he needs to do is get to the line and run through the course.
He's smart enough to know that you cannot use a competition timeout for strategic purposes, so let's just hope.
What would that even mean?
I don't know. I'm not surprised.
Like to go get a slice of pizza again, or does he really have to go to the bathroom or something, or what's going on here?
Well, I mean,
so we're calling 5 because we had the danger zone map in the car because I wanted some extra power.
It might be Jason Dixon. I believe that's Ray.
So yeah, so basically we're calling 5 to remap this thing and clean it up so that we don't blow the thing up.
Ray is on his hood. He's tuning the car, checking out what's going on. Lorette, get in there.
You don't want to blow up the manifold.
Ray Shake is on the computer. Chelsea Denofa, you just had to make it to the start line. What's happening?
Well, I've never had a victory lap before, and I want to do that, but in the burnout box, the car broke up really, really bad. So I don't want to blow the car up on a victory lap and look like an idiot. So that's what we're doing real quick. It should only take a couple seconds, and we're going to go out there and put a show on for you guys.
Love it. Okay, so right now Ray is looking at the data. We're looking to identify the problem.
Yeah, basically it was like, I guess, either lean or rich in the tune, and he's going to see that, change it, and we're going to go back out.
All right, Ray Shake just gave a thumbs up. Chelsea Denofa heading out to the track, guys.
Actually, BC Racing Nitto Tires, Ford Performance Mustang RTR Spec 5D, and your winner of round 4 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship. Here at Lake Erie Speedway, I'll lay out and listen to the celebratory drift machine. And there she is. It's interesting events overall. What are your thoughts overall of Lake Erie?
Look, I mean, when you look at the big picture.
Hell yeah, boy, that was fucking fire, boy.
My boy! Here! My boy! Dude, the best! Victory laps, baby! Yeah, I've never gotten one in my life. I got one in New Jersey. No, it's the best! It's the best! Don't put up. Super. Thank you, man. Thank you. Hell yeah. Oh, dude, that was a ripper. How the hell is my bumper still on? Damn it! Dude, hell yeah. That was awesome.
Well, Chelsea just checking out his entire car, and he just says, how the heck is my bumper still on? Because, you know, normally it isn't. Right. But Chelsea Denofa, congratulations, 2nd win of 2021. Man, this was a wild one.
We just talk about that victory lap. That was ridiculous. I was like on limiter the whole lap, scraping the wall. That was for you guys and me. It's very rare that I get to drive a lap as hard as I physically can, and you just watched one. So I've never gotten a victory lap in my life, so I had to make use of it for sure.
Chelsea, earlier today I asked, how is everything? Are you good? It's all good? Yep. That was your answer. Yep. A little tight-lipped today, but man, what was it that was working so well about this track today?
I think the car was just really good. The team's been setting this thing up to be dialed. There's very little changes, but every little change we did was a step in the right direction, and we went into top 16 with a car that I felt super confident with. And as the track conditions cooled off, the car came to life even more, and it was just dialed the entire time. Yeah.
Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner. Congratulations. Oh, and we have Frederick Oswald here as well.
2021 season, he's pounding that BC Racing Nitto tire, Ford Performance Mustang RTR Spec 5D. Make some noise for Chelsea Denofa! There you go. All right, boys, grab them. Grab your trophies. Grab your trophies real quick and look at Larry. Yo, Chelsea, amazing turn. Yo, I thought you were calling a competition timeout to get a slice of pizza, or you had to use the bathroom. I don't know which one, but you tuned it up, you torqued it up. Ray, put the boost on this thing, right? Just get this thing fully torqued.
Yeah, we went into the burnout box and it was breaking up pretty good, and we had also turned the car up a little bit too because we knew we were battling and it was the finals and all that. And I'm like, this thing's breaking up, and Ray's like, dude, you need to bring that in. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna blow this thing up on a parade lap. that would be stupid. So we pulled in, he changed the tune and richened it a little bit, went in the burnout box, ran perfect, and then we laid down a heater. I've never gotten a parade lap or victory lap.
It's called a victory lap. You won by yourself, yeah.
I've never gotten one before, so let me get the name straight. But yeah, the victory lap, it was, I mean, I was like, I just drove 150%, and it's nice to do that every once in a while.
Are you? I mean, things got shaken up there. We almost had 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know, in that final 4, Vaughn shook it up a little bit, and I think things are heating up in the championship. We're officially halfway through. I don't know if you still lead. I don't know where you're at. Don't know where Odie's at. But man, Odie just doesn't. Yeah, it's close, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think all the top 4 people are within like 20 points right now. So it's really anybody's game, and I think back to like 10th place could still come back and easily win the championship. So it's definitely a close battle, close race, and everybody's doing everything they can to be able to win each battle and put the car where it needs to be, and try to load some people on the trailer.
Are you looking forward to Seattle? Do you love Seattle? Hate Seattle? Where are you at?
I don't think I've ever done very good there, but I like the track. It's kind of like another home track for me. I enjoy it. It's a little bit tricky, and obviously we're taking this momentum and want to bring it right into Seattle and hopefully have a full dry event and have some fun.
Hey, late July. All right, we'll bring the models up here if we can. And gentlemen, let's grab a podium selfie. Here we go. Do you know how to do this, guys? There it is. All right, come on up here, ladies. Then we'll spray some champagne. Thank you guys and gals so much. Round 4, the Formula Drift Pro Championship. My name is Jared Deon on behalf of Ryan Sage, the Rhett Nickel. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you next year. Remember, stay tuned. End of July for Round 5 in Seattle at Evergreen Speedway, and then we continue on to St. Louis, Long Beach, and then Irwindale.
All right, look at me. I like that though.
We got no ladies, so.
1, 2, 3.
I look like such a pimp.
Dude,
maybe we should get third more often.
Okay, cool.
Girls off? All right, boys, you freaking ready? Ready. Hey,